So, real talk, I think Tubi might be giving Shudder a run for its money this Halloween. Tubi is a free streaming service. You do have to make an account and give it your email address. And it does ads, and it does a lot of them. If you watch a full-length movie, you're going to have to sit through like half a dozen ad breaks that you can't skip that are like a minute long or longer. But on the plus side, it's free, and it has all the genres of movies that you would expect, but its horror movie selection right now is like surprisingly good for a free streaming service. Some particular personal favorites of mine that are on there right now include Hell House LLC. This is kind of a cult movie. It's a fake documentary about a crew of kids who open up a fake Halloween haunted house inside of a house that's actually haunted. There's 4 Hell House movies altogether, and Tubi's got 1 through 3 right now. It will not surprise you to hear that The Wicker Man is a personal favorite of mine. I am a rural person who raises animals, is a Satanist, likes folk music, loves spooky things. This movie is very on brand for me. Tubi's got They Look Like People. I just watched this movie like 2 weeks ago. This is really good. I have an affinity for movies that do a lot with very little, movies that are mostly just about the writing and not about the visual. This movie is actually pretty scary and really thought-provoking, but it is mostly just acted out by like 3 characters. Like 3/4 of the movie takes place in one room, and it's got 1 special effects shot in the entire film. It also has like probably the most interesting kind of portrayal of mental illness I've ever seen. I don't want to give too much away, but one of the main characters is either having a schizophrenic episode or is having a paranormal episode, and the other character like reacts to it in like a very surprisingly like kind and loving and like really curious and interesting way. It's a cool movie. Tubi also has Haunt. Now, this is just a slasher movie. This is just a blood and guts movie, but it has a pretty cool plot and some really unique plot twists that I actually think are pretty creative. So if you want like not your average slasher movie, but still want blood and guts, Haunt. And last, The Love Witch. It's a send-up of like 60s B movies. The sets, the props, even the acting, they've gone out of their way to make it look like a bad movie from the 60s in a way that like really shows a unique understanding of bad movies from the 60s. This is campy, this is fun. If you kind of like Mystery Science Theater type of stuff, you're gonna like this movie. So if you got other recommendations for Halloween movies that are on Tubi right now, leave a comment.